These are the hottest new watches of 2025. You need to buy. The watch world has never moved faster. Every month, brands release new models that immediately capture attention, pieces that sell out quickly, dominate collector conversations, and reshape expectations in modern horology. Today, we're cutting through the noise and going straight to the 10 hottest new watches you need to know. The releases everyone is discussing, the ones gaining real momentum, and the models already standing out among collectors. If you want to know what's trending, what's worth your money, and what's truly making waves, this countdown gives you everything you need: direct, clear, and backed by real market excitement. Before we start, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and share it with anyone who loves watches. It helps the channel grow and keeps the latest insights coming your way. All right, let's get into the list. 10. IWC Pilot's Watch, Mark Dieterwichsen Midnight Horizon. We begin our list with a release that proves simplicity can still spark excitement when it's executed with absolute precision. The IWC Pilot's Watch, Mark Dieterwichsen Midnight Horizon. This watch isn't loud, oversized, or dripping in complications, and that's exactly why collectors are paying attention. IWC took its legendary Pilot DNA, refined it, modernized it, and delivered a version that feels sharper, cleaner, and more confident than any Mark Series watch before it. The first thing that grips the eye is the dial. It's a deep, inky blue, almost black in low light, designed to capture the quiet drama of an evening sky at cruising altitude. No decorative textures, no unnecessary polishing, just pure functional beauty. The large Arabic numerals glow with crisp superluminova, giving the watch a clarity that pilot watches were always meant to have. But the real upgrade lies inside. IWC's latest caliber with a 120-hour power reserve, improved accuracy, and truly modern reliability. It's the movement collectors were waiting for, finally giving the Mark Pinion the mechanical backbone to match its storied aesthetics. On the wrist, the watch feels like a promise kept. Lightweight, comfortable, perfectly proportioned at 40 millimeters. For many collectors, this is the ultimate daily wear watch of the year, versatile enough for the office, bold enough for weekend travel, and refined enough to satisfy even seasoned enthusiasts. What makes it one of the hottest new watches right now is simple. It's timeless, it's functional, and it brings the purity of aviation heritage into a modern world where clean design is finally getting the recognition it deserves. 9. Breitling Chronomat B01. At number 9, we have a watch that has quietly become one of the most desirable modern chronographs on the market. The Breitling Chronomat B01. Once known for its bold, almost rebellious spirit, the Chronomat has evolved into something far more refined and universally appealing, yet it still carries that unmistakable Breitling confidence. This latest B01 release shows just how far the brand has come. The Chronomat has always been distinctive, but in its newest iteration, everything feels sharper, more balanced, more grown up. The integrated rouleau bracelet, with its unique rounded links, instantly sets it apart from anything else in its category. It hugs the wrist with a surprising softness, blurring the line between tool watch and luxury statement piece. The dial is clean, modern, and athletic, with sunburst finishes that shift beautifully under light. The subdials are balanced, legible, and unmistakably Breitling, giving the watch a purposeful, performance-oriented character. Inside beats the powerhouse, Breitling manufacture B01 movement, one of the most respected chronograph calibers available today. You get a column wheel, vertical clutch, chronometer certification, and a rock-solid 70-hour power reserve, specs that not only compete with more expensive brands, but often outperform them. It's smooth, precise, and engineered for the long haul. What makes the latest Chronomat B011 of the hottest new watches to buy right now is simple: versatility paired with mechanical credibility. It dresses up, it dresses down, it works for collectors, newcomers, and longtime Breitling fans alike. It's stylish without being flashy, rugged without being heavy, luxurious without being fragile. The Chronomat B01 isn't just a chronograph, it's a modern classic in the making, and its rising popularity is all the proof you need. 8. Tudor Pelagos FXD Chrono. At number 8, we come to a watch that captures the purest essence of Tudor's tool watch DNA, the Tudor Pelagos FXD Chrono. This is the model that proves Tudor isn't just following trends. It's setting the pace for what modern, purpose-built dive chronographs should be. The FXD case is the foundation of its character. Machined entirely from titanium, it sits feather-light on the wrist yet projects a rugged confidence that steel can't match. The fixed strap bars, true to military-spec design, mean the watch is built for absolute security. The dial is classic Pelagos, high contrast, hyper-legible, and stripped of anything unnecessary. But with the chronograph complication added, it takes on a new sense of capability. The bi-compax layout keeps things balanced and clean, while the red accents on the hands and markers inject a subtle hit of tactical energy. Powering the watch is the MT5813 movement, a COSC certified caliber derived from one of the best chronograph platforms in the industry. With a silicon-balanced spring, robust torque, and a 70-hour power reserve, it delivers the kind of reliability that divers, athletes, and professionals genuinely depend on. It's accurate, tough, and built to perform in environments where failure is not an option. What makes the Pelagos FXD Chrono one of the hottest releases right now is its unfiltered authenticity. While many brands dress up their sports watches with polish and luxury accents, Tudor went in the opposite direction, doubling down on functionality, durability, and clarity. More than anything, the FXD Chrono represents the modern Tudor philosophy, honest watchmaking with real-world capability, wrapped in a design language that feels confident and unmistakably its own. It's not just a chronograph, it's a tool built for people who actually use their watches, not just admire them. 7. Grand Seiko Evolution. 9. White Birch SLGH005. At number 7, we highlight a release that has quickly become one of Grand Seiko's most admired modern references, the Evolution 9 White Birch SLGH005. This model didn't gain attention through marketing. It earned it by delivering a design that blends poetic Japanese artistry with advanced mechanical performance. The most striking element is the dial. Inspired by the white birch forests surrounding Grand Seiko's studio, the textured surface offers a natural, almost living appearance. Light plays across the pattern, creating depth without bold colors or unnecessary details. It's refined and unmistakably Grand Seiko, a calm, crafted expression of nature. The case continues this modern identity. At 40 millimeters, the Evolution 9 design introduces stronger lines, wider lugs, and a more ergonomic profile. The contrast between Zaratsu polished surfaces and subtle brushing provides a sharp, elegant character rooted in Grand Seiko tradition. On the wrist, the watch feels solid yet comfortable. The optimized proportions and integrated bracelet help it sit securely while maintaining the refined presence expected from the Evolution 9 family. Inside is the high-beat 80-hour caliber 9SA5, one of Grand Seiko's most advanced movements. With its dual impulse escapement, free-sprung balance, and extended power reserve, it delivers accuracy and reliability at a level that competes with the finest Swiss calibers. What makes the White Birch SLGH005 one of the hottest releases of the year is its harmony of art and engineering. It pairs a visually captivating dial with cutting-edge mechanics, appealing to collectors who value originality and craftsmanship. The White Birch isn't just a design, it's a defining modern Grand Seiko reference. 6. Tag Heuer Carrera Glassbox Reverse Panda. At number 6, we arrive at one of the most praised chronographs of the year, the Tag Heuer Carrera Glassbox Reverse Panda. This release is more than a tribute to Tag Heuer's racing roots. It marks the brand's renewed confidence in modern watchmaking. The blend of the Glassbox aesthetic and classic reverse Panda layout creates a watch that feels both vintage-inspired and sharply contemporary. The dramatically domed sapphire, now iconic to the Glassbox line, adds a retro charm while improving legibility. Light sweeps across the curved crystal in a way that emphasizes the chronograph scale and gives the dial a distinctive depth. The black dial paired with crisp white subdials delivers the high contrast look beloved in chronograph history. In this version, everything is more refined. Sharp sub-dial rings, precise printing, and a red central seconds hand that injects subtle sportiness. Inside, the in-house Heuer 02 movement features a column wheel, vertical clutch, and an 80-hour power reserve. It's smooth, accurate, and engineered for long-term reliability, exactly what a modern chronograph should offer. On the wrist, the watch is surprisingly refined. Its slim case, extended lugs, and ideal 39mm size provide a balanced, comfortable fit suitable for nearly any wearer. Why is it one of the hottest watches of the year? Because it delivers everything collectors expect: clean proportions, strong identity, and a movement worthy of its design. TAG Heuer successfully unites heritage and innovation in a way that feels authentic, not nostalgic. The Carrera Glassbox Reverse Panda is a chronograph that appeals instantly, stylish, credible, and crafted with a clarity that signals TAG Heuer's forward momentum. 5. Cartier Santos de Cartier. Blue Gradient, large model. At number 5, we highlight a release that embodies the effortless elegance only Cartier can deliver: the Santos de Cartier Blue Gradient, large model. Few watches manage to blend heritage, modernity, and pure visual appeal as seamlessly as this new Santos. And it's no surprise that collectors quickly labeled it one of the standout releases of the year. The blue gradient design moves from a deep navy at the edges to a lighter smoky tone toward the center, giving the watch a sense of depth and refinement that feels unmistakably Cartier. The Roman numerals, crisp and elongated, sit perfectly within the square frame, maintaining the Santos identity while adding a contemporary twist. The sword-shaped hands, polished to a mirror finish, catch light with every motion, reinforcing the quiet luxury of the design. The case, with its exposed screws and curved edges, remains one of the most recognizable silhouettes in watchmaking. Cartier refined the finishing brilliantly: sharp brushing along the flat surfaces, mirrored polish along the chamfers, and a smooth bezel that transitions seamlessly into the bracelet. Inside, Cartier utilizes the automatic caliber 1847MC, a movement known for its reliability, magnetic resistance, and smooth, quiet operation. It's designed not to draw attention to itself, but to support the overall experience. Dependable, robust, and built for everyday wear. What makes this release one of the hottest watches of the year is its versatility. It's sophisticated enough to pair with formal wear, stylish enough for nights out, and streamlined enough for daily use. The Blue Gradient Santos is a reminder that true luxury doesn't need to shout. It only needs to be executed with confidence, restraint, and excellence. 4. Omega Seamaster 300 Heritage Bronze Gold. At number 4, we spotlight a release that showcases Omega's talent for blending vintage inspiration with modern luxury: the Seamaster 300 Heritage Bronze Gold. This watch stands out not through boldness, but through a warm, timeless presence that immediately draws attention. The most captivating feature is the bronze gold alloy. Unlike traditional bronze that patinates quickly, Omega's proprietary blend develops a gentler, more stable aging process. It maintains a rich, warm tone with brushed surfaces that glow softly and polished edges that add understated elegance. The dial complements the case perfectly. A deep brown backdrop paired with gilt hands and markers creates a harmonious, nautical feel. The sandwich dial construction adds dimensionality, giving the lume a recessed look that enhances visual depth without overpowering the design. Inside is the master chronometer caliber 8912, anti-magnetic, highly accurate, and engineered for long-term reliability. Its no-date layout keeps the dial clean and faithful to early Seamaster aesthetics, while modern testing standards ensure exceptional performance. What makes the Heritage Bronze Gold one of the hottest releases of the year is its versatility. It feels luxurious yet not flashy, vintage yet not old-fashioned, and rugged without being bulky. It pairs effortlessly with casual coastal wear, smart outfits in the city, or a relaxed evening look. This watch carries a strong identity, distinct, refined, and executed with Omega's signature craftsmanship. It proves that heritage isn't just something to replicate, but to reinterpret with skill and imagination. and Omega achieves exactly that here. 3. Patek Philippe Nautilus 5811/1 G Blue Sunburst. At number 3, we come to a release that reaffirmed the Nautilus as one of the most influential luxury sports watches, the Patek Philippe Nautilus 5811/1G Blue Sunburst. After the 5711 was discontinued, collectors wondered what could follow. The 5811/1G arrived not as a replacement, but as a refined evolution of the icon. The dial delivers classic Nautilus appeal. The horizontal embossing remains, but the blue tone is deeper and more nuanced. Calm navy in low light and vibrant under stronger illumination. It shifts character throughout the day, giving the watch a dynamic presence few dials can match. The case brings subtle yet meaningful upgrades. Crafted entirely in 18-karat white gold, it carries a quiet, elevated luxury. At 41 millimeters, the proportions feel balanced and controlled, offering presence without excess, something Patek consistently masters. Inside is the Caliber 2630/30SC, an improved automatic movement with optimized winding, enhanced precision, and the dependable performance collectors expect. Through the sapphire caseback, the Geneva stripes, polished bevels, and gold rotor showcase Patek's renowned finishing. The integrated bracelet remains silky and perfectly weighted, with brushed and polished surfaces that create soft, elegant reflections with every movement. Why is it one of the hottest watches to buy? Because the 5811/1G represents the next stage for the world's most coveted luxury sports watch. It merges heritage, craftsmanship, and exclusivity into a design that surpasses hype. The Nautilus 5811/1G isn't just a watch, it's a defining piece of modern horology. 2. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo, extra thin 15,202 ST. At number 2, we arrive at a watch that represents the purest expression of luxury sports design, the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo, extra thin 15,202 ST. Revered by collectors for decades, this reference remains the closest modern interpretation of Gerald Genta's original 1972 vision. The 39mm stainless steel case stays faithful to the first Royal Oak, angular, architectural, and unmistakably bold. At just 8.1 millimeters thick, it delivers a level of refinement and lightness few sports watches can match. Every polished bevel and brushed surface reflects AP's meticulous craftsmanship, giving the watch a sculpted, almost artisanal presence. The dial retains the iconic jumbo identity. The petite tapisserie pattern shimmers with geometric depth, shifting beautifully as the wrist moves. The hands, markers, and date window are proportioned with AP's signature precision, creating the balanced, harmonious layout the Royal Oak is known for. Inside beats the legendary Caliber 2121, one of the thinnest full-rotor automatic movements ever built. Lightweight, precise, and elegantly finished, it provides the mechanical pedigree that has made the 15202 ST a centerpiece for serious collectors. Its ultra-slim profile is essential to preserving the watch's signature elegance. Why is it one of the hottest watches you need to buy? Because the 15,202 ST embodies pure design integrity, timeless, instantly recognizable, and crafted at the highest level. It doesn't follow trends, it defines them through heritage and flawless proportions. The Royal Oak Jumbo Extra Thin 15,202 ST isn't merely a watch, it's a distilled expression of AP's legacy, a true icon, and one of modern horology's greatest masterpieces. Fun? Rolex GMT-Master II 126710G RNR dual-tone ceramic. At number 1, we crown a watch that has sparked some of the strongest excitement in recent Rolex releases, the Rolex GMT-Master II 126710G RNR dual-tone ceramic. This model didn't just join the lineup, it arrived as a defining moment for the modern GMT series. The stainless steel case paired with the new black and gray Cerachrome bezel introduces a fresh, understated aesthetic. The gray tone adds modern refinement while preserving the iconic GMT identity. This subtle shift immediately distinguished the release, signaling Rolex's willingness to evolve a classic with precision and restraint. The dial enhances the appeal. Clean and unmistakably GMT-Master II, the glossy black surface contrasts with bright chromolite markers and polished hands. The green 24-hour hand and matching text add a crisp visual accent, reinforcing the watch's travel-ready functionality and giving it a contemporary flair. Inside beats the Rolex Caliber 3285, featuring the Chronology escapement, a 70-hour power reserve, and Rolex's renowned accuracy. Robust and efficient, it delivers the reliability and long-term performance expected from a modern tool watch. Why is it number one? Because this release blends desirability, practicality, and strong market traction. It introduces a new look to a legendary model, offers everyday versatility, and reinforces the GMT-Master II's position as one of Rolex's most in-demand watches. Collectors see a future favorite, enthusiasts see a refined evolution, travelers see a dependable companion. The 126710GRNR dual-tone ceramic isn't just a watch, it's one of the standout releases of the year. And there you have it, 10 of the hottest new watches shaping the world of modern horology today. Each one carries its own story, its own identity, and its own kind of brilliance. Whether you're a collector building your next chapter, an enthusiast chasing the thrill of innovation, or simply someone who appreciates the art of watchmaking, these pieces represent the very best of what the industry has to offer right now. If you enjoyed this countdown, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap like, and share the video with anyone who loves watches as much as you do. It helps the channel grow and brings more content like this straight to you. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Which watches stole your attention? Which one is going on your wish list? And which model should we cover next? Drop your comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, keep your passion alive, keep your collection growing, and keep your wrist ready for the next great release.